and everything. I'm a killer with the mission to flip it. I'm sick with the gift and delivering. I'll be itching to give it. The women, the wicked. I stick it with the quick and the digging it. Like I said it before, I'ma get up and go and get it because I'm missing my licking. Keeping you riveted, living the polygamous in a bit. In a chicken, in a minute, second, in the kicking it. I flow from the Middle West, go for your little neck. Don't let me get it with your hoe, I'ma get it wet. Stop and drop on top of twat in your kitchen. Not the guap, I pop without an admission. Hell ain't from misery. You can smell out the hell and the misery. Just remember me, busting deliveries and I'm making them shivery. I think I'm a little city, it's a lyrical liberty. I go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. Let me do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. Go for the Middle West, go for your little neck. Don't let me get it with your hoe, I'ma get it wet. Stop and drop on top of twat in your kitchen. Not the guap, I pop without an admission. Hell ain't from misery. You can smell out the hell and the misery. Just remember me, busting deliveries and I'm making them shivery. I think I'm a little city, it's a lyrical liberty. I become like a Autobahn, I'm murdering everything. I'm a killer with the mission to flip it. I'm sick with the gift and delivering. I'll be itching to give it. The women, the wicked. I stick it with the quick and the digging it. Like I said it before, I'ma get up and go and get it because I'm missing my licking. Keeping you riveted, living the polygamous in a bit. In a chicken, in a minute, second, in the beginning it. I go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. And we do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. I become like a Autobahn, I'm murdering everything. I'm a killer with the mission to flip it. I'm sick with the gift and delivering. I'll be itching to give it. The women, the wicked. I stick it with the quick and the digging it. Like I said it before, I'ma get up and go and get it because I'm missing my licking. Keeping you riveted, living the polygamous in a bit. In a chicken, in a minute, second, in the beginning it. I go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. And we do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. I become like a Autobahn, I'm murdering everything. I'm a killer with the mission to flip it. I'm sick with the gift and delivering. I'll be itching to give it. The women, the wicked. I stick it with the quick and the digging it. Like I said it before, I'ma get up and go and get it because I'm missing my licking. Keeping you riveted, living the polygamous in a bit. In a chicken, in a minute, second, in the beginning it. I go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. I become like a Autobahn, I'm murdering everything. I'm a killer with the mission to flip it. I'm sick with the gift and delivering. I'll be itching to give it. The women, the wicked. I stick it with the quick and the digging it. Like I said it before, I'ma get up and go and get it because I'm missing my licking. Keeping you riveted, living the polygamous in a bit. In a chicken, in a minute, second, in the beginning it. I flow from the Middle West, go for your little neck. Don't let me get it with your hoe, I'ma get it wet. Stop and drop on top of twat in your kitchen. Not the guap, I pop without an admission. Hell ain't from misery. You can smell out the hell and the misery. Just remember me, busting deliveries and I'm making them shivery. I think I'm a little city, it's a lyrical liberty. I go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. And we do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. Go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. And we do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. I become like a Autobahn, I'm murdering everything. I'm a killer with the mission to flip it. I'm sick. Go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. Like I said it before, I'ma get up and go and get it because I'm missing my licking. Keeping you all of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Go for the Middle West, go for your little neck. Don't let me get it with your hoe, I'ma get it wet. Stop and drop on top of twat in your kitchen. Not the guap, I pop without an admission. Hell ain't from misery. You can smell out the hell and the misery. Just remember me, busting deliveries and I'm making them shivery. I think I'm a little city, it's a lyrical liberty. I go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. And we do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. I become like a Autobahn, I'm murdering everything. I'm a killer with the mission to flip it. I'm sick with the gift and delivering. I'll be itching to give it. The women, the wicked. I stick it with the quick and the digging it. Like I said it before, I'ma get up and go and get it because I'm missing my licking. Keeping you riveted, living the polygamous in a bit. In a chicken, in a minute, second, in the beginning it. I flow for the Middle West, go for your little neck. Don't let me get it with your hoe, I'ma get it wet. Stop and drop on top of twat in your kitchen. Not the guap, I pop without an admission. Hell ain't from misery. You can smell out the hell and the misery. Just remember me, busting deliveries and I'm making them shivery. I think I'm a little city, it's a lyrical liberty. I go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. And we do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. Go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. All of it was choppers on this track and yes, so we it down. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. And we do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound. Go for the guts to a lead and ground. Don't push the beat around. Like I need a with bone, everybody gets on. Other MCs, we a clown. And we do it like a bullet, I'm gonna get the speed of sound.
Hello, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you very much everyone for claiming their dailies. Thank you very much. How are we doing? How's everyone doing? Lars, hello. Kiwi, Plague, how are we doing? Meg, hello, welcome in. Hello, how's it going? I don't know if you've just missed her. I think she's making dinner at the moment. Oh, I've got that thing on, I need to hide that. How are we doing? Hello, and Shion, how are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, thank you very much for the hydrate. I haven't actually grabbed my water. I've only got a Pepsi with me at the moment. Thank you very much, Maggie. Hello to you as well, Maggie. How are we doing? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. It is the weekend at last, thank God. Oh, thank you very much for the head pat, Lars. Thank you very much. Oh, Laura, how are you doing? Welcome in. I'm pretty good. It's Friday. It means it's the weekend for me. I don't have to worry about anything for like 2 days. So I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm big chilling. I've got I'm participating in Bacon Pierogies tea contest tomorrow, so I'm shitting that and hoping I don't go out in round 1 like last time. Sorry to the rest of you who probably work retail that have to work over the weekend. I've been there, and all I can say is tough luck. I'm gonna try to switch to more of the casual Nintendo music because this is definitely quite intense, the one I'm listening to. Yeah, has anyone got any exciting weekend plans? I'm seeing my lovely mother Sunday. She's coming over to say hello. We're having a nice little lunch, and she's making Eton mess for me and Kiwi when she comes over. So I'm very excited for that. But yeah, it's certainly been a day. You know what? So I fortunately got out of work early today because I've been going in early and so fucking tired for a bit. I'm gonna go to Claire's on old school emo stuff before they close down. They're closing? You can no longer get your ears pierced at Claire's. That's gutting. I still need to get my ears and nose pierced. It's something that I've been meaning to do. But it's, you know what, fucking expensive, all things considered. But I'm gonna get it where I'm gonna get my tattoo done, and I've already got a. I haven't booked it, but my birthday present from my family this year is a tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo of Mega Dragonite just because I love its design that much. Because I want to get a sleeve of my favorite dragons. Yeah, no, that is the plan. I'm going to where I'm getting my tattoos done. Where I got my last tattoo, my Triforce. They're quite nice there. But I'm gonna have to get used to it because obviously I'm gonna have a lot of injections and blood taken soon, so I might as well build up a tolerance. Blue Banana is pretty cheap and I've had no problem. That's fair. That's fair. It's so cute. Dragonite's such a cutie anyway. There's no reason it should be getting hate. The whole thing is it's meant to be a big stupid looking dragon and it executes that flawlessly. It's actually probably, it's still not as good as Bulbasaur, but it's, even though it's in my second favorite Pokemon, it has, like, I like it more than I did, you know? Kind of like how Arcanine and Ninetales were. I love the new forms a lot more. Because you gotta show me what you're getting, before and after. Because I obviously want to know what you're getting, and then I want to see what you've got. Shit, my mouse is fucking up again. My, where I've been playing Overwatch so aggressively, the grip on the side of my mouse has started to fall off. It's worth it. I got mine on the back of my hand and it needs filling in again because it needs touching up. And as I sat down and went in, they were like, "Is this your first set?" And I went, "Yeah." And they were like, "That's a brave choice to get it." I was like, "What? Why would you say that? Why would you say that before I'm about to get it?" Check Discord in 20 seconds. I will. Oh fuck, my mouse is actually fuck. It's probably, I think it's the heat. It's the heat. It's melted on my mouse. It's fucked. They don't make this mouse anymore. It's my favorite. Oh, that's so annoying. Ah, shit. Well, I mean, it's still usable, but it's just not as comfy. Oh, I can see. Let me have a look. Oh, that's really cute. That's so nice. Is it a proper sleeve of it then? That's really cool. I really like that. I game too hard. Yeah. Overwatch brings out the worst in me, and I do grip my mouse quite viscerally while playing. And where my thumb's been locked in so much, the grip on the side of my mouse is like peeled back. And yeah, now it's just hanging off a little bit, which means I don't have as much comfy for my thumb. Mini sleeve. Well, you know what you're here for. So I'm gonna jump over to it. Let me put DK song on because I like that. Let's jump over to it. Because we've got a bunch of you. We got a bunch of you who commented and showed your OC or your VTuber model. I need to add more to turn into a leg sleeve. I have a bunch of school. Oh, that's really cool. It's like Labyrinth is my mum's favorite film. She adores it, and she says it every time it comes on. So now every time it comes on or someone mentions it, I mention that it's her favorite film. Nova E4. Oh, you know what? We could put some... It would make sense to play some Pokemon music, wouldn't it? Let me see if there's... I'll continue to play this so it's not silent. Glitch City, that's it. Because Glitch City does a lot of Pokemon stuff. We'll skip that one. I'm so ready to be told I'm the youngster Jerry in this Pokemon region. I have the worm on my legs. I love the worm. But then look up and then a story. The vibes in a weird place. So fortunately no one is going to be I didn't add just like a casual trainer. For the most part we can kind of consider Ace Trainer like the lowest level trainer here. And then Ranger and Coordinator. So I should probably go through these. So for people who don't know what Pokemon is, there is things known as trainer classes, which are basically what random NPCs when you fight them, they have a class. Like you might fight Backpacker John or Businesswoman Liara. Those are some trainer classes. And one of the hardest ones that are casual are the Ace Trainers. After that, you've got like the main story ones. You've got gym leaders, who are the important NPCs that you have to fight 8 of in a given game. You have the Elite Four, which are like the final challenge. You go up against 4 back-to-back trainers, and then right after you face the champion, who is the strongest trainer in the region. But just kidding, because every game, except the most recent ones, have had a secret area, well not so much secret, but a new area in the post-game known as the Frontier, which is like Pokemon competitive training, but offline. So these, like, in-game are stronger than the champion, but lore-wise it's a little bit different. Ranger is a thing from Pokemon Ranger. They don't catch Pokemon, they briefly tame them, and they basically are like rangers. They're like natural preserve people. And then finally we have coordinators, which are like Pokemon performers. So actors and general on-stage performers, they dress up their Pokemon, they dance with them, they do all sorts. So that's sort of what the ranking we're doing, and sort of classifying everyone in. And I might get some thoughts from you guys as well if you disagree. If you strongly disagree on something I've said, by all means say, and we can rethink it. I will try and be as fair as I can with my opinions. So, heading over to my lovely post here, we have at the top of the list, we've got Magi. Magi's first. So I need to remember to do this. Someone remind me if I don't do it, but I need to like timestamp every single one. So what's this? 018 07. Am I ignoring you? Shrimp. I love seeing the shrimp on screen. Look at him go, the little shrimp, big shrimp. I wasn't ignoring you. I thought you was just raving about your shrimp. You're just yapping about your little shrimp. Your little cute shrimp. I changed it so instead of just showing that emote once, it shows every single time you paste it. So if you put more emotes in a message, more will show up. Because it used to be like, if you put like 5 shrimp, there'd only be 1. Anyway. I would shrimp for you. Bunnies are rude, but that's why people like... Exactly! I've got to give you like that tsundere attitude. I've got to act like I'm not interested to make you want more. It's a lot better when it shows every emote. I've still got about the animated ones. It doesn't do the head pat or the crow jam properly, so it's a little bit off. Yeah, they all look freeze. They just kind of sit there. It's gutting. I wish Little Crow would be jumping on the screen. I'm getting distracted again. Here's Magi. So this is immediately quite a hard one because wait, what? 404 the emotes, yeah. That's gone over my head. I'm 404ing. I'm 404ing. You're doing Kiwi playing on some of them rather than Kiwi drawing. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Okay, so Magi. My graphic turns music now. Sorry, I just can't focus. My attention span is just not there. I'm getting distracted by literally anything other than locking in. It might be because you changed your username from what it originally was. So, Magi's obviously a fawn. I do love this art piece. I think it's so cute. I just need to bring attention to that. Like, I didn't clock it at first. It wasn't until I saw Bacon that I was like, oh my god, it's everyone else. By the way, your mum, love you. No need. No need. Welcome to doing a tier list. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, damn, you like, it took a while to get through those. And then I was like, oh, okay, I see why now, because the train of thought is not at the station. Plum did it. I don't know if I follow Plum. I might have to, because that is just adorable. I love the buzz. Oh, I didn't even see there was one here. Who's that? I can't quite make out who it is. I know that's T. That's you, Megalyn. That's Bacon. Fool, Dory, Belzy. I can't tell who that is. I mustn't know him, or I mustn't like speak to him at all. That is super cute. Oh, I'm really torn because Magi is giving me like friendly rival energy. Like, I feel like Magi would be like a really good rival, but that's really kind and takes care of you during like your journey. So every time like they fight you, they like, oh no, I'll heal up your Pokemon before we fight. Either or Blue. Yeah, I can, yeah. It's both. It's both. It's both. Yeah, Megalyn. Just because I read your message. Because Magi gives us just like really friendly energy, and like the Explorer outfit is amazing. I think this is really cute as well. You see the feathers. Oh, is that what it is? I kind of saw an axolotl. That was why I was a little confused. Yeah, I'm given friendly rival, which it kind of puts me in a difficult place because I didn't put rival, and I should have put rival instead of ace trainer. I think I might change that to rival, actually. I think that makes more sense. Why are you looking at me like that? Kiwi's just Fortnite dancing outside my door. I don't know if you heard of it. Her knee immediately cracked and she started limping in pain.
Tell them about the spider.
Huh?
Tell them about the spider.
Oh, we've been playing Grounded and there are giant spiders in it. Thank you very much for the headpats. And
Oh, did you get half pie? Oh, you baby get half pie? Oh.
she's bullying me. And then she found a giant spider in the back. Oh, Louis, how are you doing? Welcome in. Sorry, we're getting distracted. Yeah, I think I'll change this to rival, because rival tends to be stronger than ace trainers anyway. So I genuinely think rival is the best part for Magi. I genuinely think Magi would be such a caring rival. Like, they're your neighbor, you meet them, they're you know, maybe even like relate to the professor somehow. Like, kind of like, I'm getting May vibes from, or Bren, depending on the gender you pick. And I'm getting May vibes from Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Very caring rival, takes care of your Pokemon, makes sure you're ready to battle. Probably gives you a few items during your trip as well. But also knows when to put up a fight. So you don't have any Pokemon that you commented, but I definitely think, Magi, you would have a Go-Go on your team. I think you will like it. If you don't know what Pokemon that is, it's a grass goat Pokemon. And it could be better, but I think it's really, really cool. Plum, how are we doing? Welcome in, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. It's finally the weekend. Hopefully you're not in retail or any other business that works weekends, and you can vibe across these 2 days before committing back to the capitalism slave again. We have a pet giant spider in work, and yesterday he realised he had another spiderling in his little sellotape house, and now the spider can't really get bitches. That does make sense. Oh, that plum. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I didn't. Oh, just opened my calendar. I didn't even click. I'd follow Plum. I raided Plum the other day. I didn't even click that they were talking about you when they said you drew this. I even know you drew your own stuff. How did I not connect the dots? Guys, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. It's Friday. It's been a long week for me. I've been doing a lot of overtime. I was just saying, I think this art piece is really fucking good. I actually love it. It's adorable. I think I just love the wisps mainly. Sorry, Maggie, but I love the wisps. They're so cute. The mantis shrimp is the only animal to spawn with the Halo plasma pistol. You know what, Valid? That's where they get them. You have to loot them. Alright, let's go back. Honestly, that is amazing artwork. You on VGen? I think I should follow. If I don't follow you on VGen, I need to. Please feel free to spam your VGen link in here because I absolutely need to follow that. Okay, who we got next? We got Tenko. So, who've they got? They've posted a team. They've got. I've nearly read that reverse. They've got Venusaur, Bidoof, Torkoal, Lantern, Snorlax. That's shiny Snorlax, I think. And a Gengar. There's actually some of my favorite Pokemon in there. Gengar is one of my favorites, and Bulbasaur's my favorite. Okay, this is an interesting one because there's a non-fully evolved. You've got your HM Mule in there. It's also a shiny Bidoof. I didn't actually clock that. Ooh, interesting. Okay. This is already quite a difficult one. I want to, let me comment as well because I need to do that. I'll put like a minute behind. Oh, that's a sad face. Let me just try that correctly. There we go. See, part of me is leaning towards Coordinator, mainly because of the non-fully evolved. But it's also not giving me. It's not quite giving Ranger because of how many like big Pokemon there are. An extra minute to account for the AGD. Yeah, exactly. When I actually get into it. I'm kind of leaning to Coordinator. I feel like this is a very performative team. It definitely looks like... It's not actually a playthrough team at all either. So I actually don't know. It's a little bit compy with Venusaur Torkoal. I think I'm going to go with Coordinator on this one, just because it's just quite a lot of casual Pokemon as well. It's like big casual Pokemon, probably Pokemon that like are quite performative. So yeah, I think I'm going Coordinator on this one. Alright, here we go next. Oh, Boenthius. I actually love... We just need to take time to appreciate Boenthius' model, because not only does it give the absolute like RuneScape vibes with it, but like just general like PS2 game, I absolutely adore it. It's so fucking cool. Oh, let me comment the time before I forget as well. No, that's a minute behind. I honestly think Boenthius has one of the coolest VTuber models. He has an amazing voice. Absolutely amazing. Like, this man has the voice of smooth peanut butter. Like, if he's not already, Boenthius needs to move into the territory of, like, deep man ASMR, because I would sleep to this man's voice. I'm just saying it. Like, I would get soothed a sweet lullaby by Boethius, which is quite ironic considering the vibe of his model. But he's a really cool person. I did play the Warhammer 40k game with him. We did stream it. I had fucking no clue what was going on because I have no understanding of Warhammer. I've added that to his stream, so was my boyfriend. That's brilliant. I genuinely could. Wait, what did you think I was gonna say? What did you think I was gonna say? I wasn't gonna say anything bad. If I did, it'd be completely valid. I mean, Boethius as well also does give major, like, himbo hunk, you know? In, like, the most respectful way. Maybe not himbo, because that's a little bit mean. Not as wholesome. Oh my god. I'm not that bad. I'm not thirsting on main. Don't call me out to try and thirst on main. I'm just being appreciative. That's what it is. Just showing respect to people. It really does. Okay, so I'm very torn. I've said I'm torn on people quite a bit, but I also need to. I should read the message. Oh, thank you very much for hydrate. Again, I haven't actually got water. I've only got my Pepsi at the moment. I will get water later on. Thank you very much for hydrate. I made a Pokemon team that was all bear-shaped creatures. Is Team Bear a valid response? Okay, so knowing bear Pokemon, we have Ursaring, or Ursaluna now is the final Evo. We also have what's the evolved form of Fluffle? No, Stuffle, and then I actually can't remember the evolved form. I've actually forgot a Pokemon name. My thoughts, finally my own. Beware. There we go. No, it's only Pokemon. Yeah, Beware's also normal type. I can't think of any more. I don't think there's many other bear Pokemon. None that I can think of that are like big and tough, that I feel like give the right energy. So sort of with that in mind, that's 2 normal types. So I feel like we could definitely give Boethius like a solid yeah, I said Ursaluna, Ursaring and Ursaluna. Beartic and Pangoro, yes. Pangoro is a technicality, but I think Gym Leader is kind of giving the vibe here. Because 2 normal types, and like obviously they're not all normal types, but yeah, sort of the bear type gym, and it would mainly be, if it was like normal type, it obviously would be Ursaluna and Beware, but you know, those would be like the highlights. So I think that would be quite sort of like, I definitely give Boethius quite a high slot, like 7 or 8 gym leader. You know, he's definitely one of the end ones. I think he's quite an intimidating design. So I think gym leader is a perfect slot with just powerhouse Pokemon. Oh, Urshifu. Yes, Urshifu. Single Strike and Rapid Strike. Yes. I'm trying to ignore legendaries for some of these rankings. Just because it gets a little bit messy there. But yeah, if it fits, yeah. Like, if it was like probably an ultra hard ROM hack where they're like, here's like insane Pokemon to fight, then yeah, they'd probably have legendary on the 8th gym. But nice, yeah. I definitely think Gym Leader is a solid spot for Boethius. I'm also getting notifications on my phone as well that I need to check. Because I don't know if what's going on. I don't want to check them on stream. Your subscription to Futa has run out. Oh no. Oh, full. I absolutely adore Full. Like, I've not managed to make a lot of their streams, and I've lurked in the ones that I have, but I fucking love Full. Like, I know they're not like a VTuber, but they have this whole mascot. I think it's so fucking cool and cute, and it's hilarious as well. Oh shit! I've just realised what I've not been doing. I've not been shouting out people. Oh no! Oh no! I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. Let me just quickly spam shout out people. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm such a bad streamer. Let me just quickly... Can I... Let me just do it really quick. Go check out all these cool people. I don't know if I got Boenthius's right. Oh shit, where's Boenthius's? I'm a professional, I swear. I did get it right. Did I do it too quick? I'll try again. Let me try again. And if it doesn't, I'll just post the link. Try again. There we go. Okay, sorry. And then I need to do a shout out for full. Let me just make sure that I'm getting that right. It's underscore juice. It's underscore juice. I'm such a bad streamer. I'm so sorry. I'm just taking credit for all these people that exist and not giving them the right... Oh, please. Oh, okay, I'll just post the link. I'll just post the link myself. I'll do it myself. There you go. There's full juice. That is right. I didn't actually double check that. That is right. Okay. It'd be really awkward if it wasn't. Okay. So, full juice. I absolutely fucking look at it. It's the most beautiful yet awful thing I've seen. Very well. I don't know their Twitch names. I will. It should be the same as their Blue Sky, but thank you, Laura. Thank you. You might just have to double. If you're able to, you might just have to double search it real quick and make sure. But I love Fool's like avatar. I think it's so funny. It's genuinely hilarious. And I think I already know. I'm gonna go through my arguments of what Fool could be. So very easily, I definitely think Gym Leader is a good start because I mean, look at the size of these arms. They are bigger than my entire body. So if anyone deserves fighting type, I feel like it's Fool. But because of how swole Fool is, I'm also going to argue that they could be Elite 4 level. But I'm willing to go a step further. I think Fool is so buff that they have single-handedly become champion. Where is Fool? There they are. I think Fool is the perfect example of a champion that would, be a mentor. Introduce you to your journey, start you off, give you your... Kind of like Leon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Give you your start Pokemon, introduce you to the world, and then right as you enter, after the Elite Four, you enter the Champions Room. You just see him standing there flexing. Just hitting you with the glutes. And you get, a Cynthia level battle. And you're like, oh, fight types aren't too bad. They're quite easy to counter. And you just get absolutely slammed by them. And I can see him doing workout routines with Machamps and just and winning. I think Fool absolutely dominates all fighting types. I think Fool's secretly the fighting type. I mean, yeah, we can't not with Mahoosals that large. And also, I do love this. I love this. If I went Gym Leader, this would have been the badge. It would have just been the silly little juice mascot. Or a brain, I imagine. But I do love Fool's stuff. I think it's so cool. It's Megalyn. We've got Megalyn next. Alright, where are we? Am I getting through this too quick? Am I getting distracted? I mean, we've done 4 and it's taken 40 minutes. Okay, that's about 10 minutes each. Thank you very much, Laura. Perfect. So... What are we? 0, 3, 9, 17. I can type, I promise, guys. It's just been a long day. Okay. So, Megalyn has got an adorable model, and they are a fellow funny VTuber. And so you should definitely go check them out, because we need to organize the Fluffle. We need bunny girl takeover. It's happening. It's happening. Maybe not this year. Next year there will be infinite bananas all over the. We'll take over the globe. There's too many of us. You won't be able to stop us. We've already increased in numbers. I know at least 6. That's more than I knew previously. Now, I may need citation on this, but isn't your design, like, D&D-esque inspired? Or I want to assume. But it is very adorable. I love it. It is super, super cute. I also saw that announcement post earlier, and I'm very excited because I thought that looked adorable. I am super excited, and I'm already wanting to do outfit changes for my model. But I do not have the money for that, so that will be a much later endeavor. But super, super cute. And I think we're in a similar vein to Magi here. So I think Meg is definitely fitting into rival tier. I know Meg said as well that they don't know the Pokemon stuff. So it's, you know, it's a little bit different to sort of rank it, but I think Megalyn gives the exact, like, with seeing all the people they collaborate with and, you know, just how they interact with chat, I think rival is definitely the best position, because once again, I think you are a supportive but challenging rival. I definitely think that if you do better, that you'll egg them on to try and do better, and if you lose, you will also, you know, be like, well, I'm gonna do better next time. I'm actually gonna, like, square up and fuck you up next time. You know, I feel like you fit into a nice battle of being a nice rival, but also being able to challenge people, because a lot of Pokemon fans miss jerk rivals and having those. Sorry, I just got to turn my phone up because I feel like I'm sweating. A lot of people miss jerk rivals, you know, especially like Gary being like, smell you later, you know, beating you when you're down. I think Meg would definitely challenge you better. But unlike Magi, I feel like Megalyn would definitely not heal your Pokemon before battling and would sit right at the end of the cave, just because it would be funny. Can I smell dinner? I can indeed smell dinner, and I'm very hungry. I'm salivating, I'll be honest. So I think for that, yeah, we've definitely got to slap you in rival tier, because I think it's perfect. And, you know, whether what happens after you could maybe become champion or hit gym leader status, but I think rival is definitely really good. Smell you later, dork. Exactly. God, we're making a good time. You know, I want to thank everyone as well, because we did get a lot of comments. I was like, so we've got 8 alone today, I think. I think me posting, hey, it's happening tonight, a lot of people commented. So every time I hear Magi, I perk up, and I used to go back Magi with IRL online. I suppose it's really close, isn't it? I can smell a snack. Hey, can you stop trying to fuck my wife, please, Laura? Thank you very much. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. Alright, who we got next? Who have we got next? Consider. One of the other bunny girls. Back-to-back bunnies. So, I haven't got to talk much with Consider, but I definitely want to get to know more. They are a fantastic artist. I don't think they don't have a Twitch, so let me just copy their Blue Sky and I'll post it here. But a blue bunny. Yeah, that art is really fantastic, and unfortunately I don't know much about them. I want to get to know more, but I really don't know much about them, unfortunately. What can we actually read from this for reference? A legendary tone given life awakened to a world distant from the one within their pages. Now learn how to live somewhat standard life. Well, that's work. Wondering this new world to pick up where the unfinished was left off. Due to the circumstances of their creation, their body is managed to function to keep how they live. Oh, okay, so they're actually a book. Oh, they do have a Twitch link? Oh, yeah, go for it. Post that Twitch link. Thank you very much. Okay, that's interesting, because they're a book that's come to life by the sounds of it. Okay. So it seems like they do a lot of research. They're more professory in a way from what it sounds like. And I probably could have included a Professor tier. Maybe, okay, I think I'm going to have to add another tier because I can't put it in Ranger because it doesn't fit in Ranger. So we're going to have to, oh, all right, add below. I didn't mean to change that either. We're going to add a new tier. We're adding a new tier. We're adding the Professor tier for Pokemon researchers and big old nerds. Because I think, fuck's sake, I did it again. I'm sorry, my memory is just not good. We'll go 43. Yeah, they're definitely giving big professor vibe. That's what I'm getting. They're knowledgeable, they're wise. And I think even the design, like just in the design, the big old round glasses, like that screams Pokemon nerd in the anime or like the games. Like you've got glasses, you're probably a professor or a massive nerd, and I mean that lovingly. But I also really love this design. I think it's really cute, and I think it does kind of work, like in a more rural town because of the outfit. It's very Hokkaido style with the sandals. So I think that kind of works, like maybe starting in like an old town, Professor gives you your Pokemon. So I think that's like a perfect start. So yeah, it might be the only person I put in Professor. There might be another one, I'll be honest. I've just realized there might be another one who goes in Professor category. So yeah, I definitely think Consider is a good old Pokemon nerd. All right. Whom is next? Let's have a look, shall we? Alchemist. I've just got to say, before we even start, I absolutely fucking love their name. I think their name is some genuine high brain level, you know, creativity. It's just amazing. Thank you very much, Laura. It's like, how has that not been done? How has that not been done already? I think that's such a smart name. Penko, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We did do yours a little bit earlier on. Thank you very much for hydrate. Again, I've only got Pepsi. I forgot to grab water before stream. Yeah, oh, Charlie, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing? I do have you further down the list. We've not got to you yet. I love the name and the design. It's not scientific. Exactly. It's so just smart. It's how it rolls off the tongue. Do it right, just a bit nauseous. Oh, bless you. Well, make sure to stay hydrated and get some food in you. If you're feeling nauseous, typically dry things can help. Some dry toast. Maybe some just crackers, bit of cheese on them. Unless you're lactose intolerant, then don't eat anything dairy. That definitely won't help. Or you could just eat it anyway, because most people do. And cheese is worth it. So, I really like this team. I think it's super, super cute. There's 2 legendaries on it. That would help. And it is a cool name, that people. Yeah, it's honestly, it's really cute. And I love their design. I think their design is adorable. I love the little nicknames they've given them. So, Pendragon, that's definitely a Arthurian thing. Percival, Sable, Azuli, Sakura, Oath. So, again, we're faced in this very awkward position. Because obviously, I did ask for teams with this. But this puts in a very awkward position where you've not got a fully evolved Pokemon, and you've got 2 legendaries, specifically a mythical and a legendary. Because legendaries like this can appear in the Battle Frontier, but box legendaries and mythicals don't. So that puts that in an awkward position. Obviously, I'm not going to be like, oh, game logic 100%, but it's definitely something to question. And I don't want to do this back to back, but I think with the whole profession of what their name is, what they do, who they are, definitely Everstone, yeah. I think there's definitely, it's going to go in the tier that we've just made up. I definitely feel like they radiate professor energy, because they're an alchemist. I mean, like, I can't really see like a theme of gym in it, because there's so many different Pokemon, so widely out there. It's hard to hard to rank it. And specifically not my battle team, but a few I'd have on hand for sure. So this definitely, oh, I didn't mean to click on your profile. This definitely gives the idea of this is a usefulness team. This is for utility. They're just on hand. So to me, it is giving Professor vibes. I've just leaned towards it. It just feels like it fits nicely in there. Maybe not like the starting Professor, but I can certainly see a Professor in the game more akin to, I forgot her name, in Sun and Moon. She was also in Pokemon Dream Radar, which is where she actually debuted. Fun fact if you didn't know that. She's a baddie Professor. She's like really cool. I can't remember her name. Someone's gonna correct me. I remember the Pokemon, not the names. Johto did have 2 Professors, yes. I technically had 3 if you count Professor Pokemon, or Mr. Pokemon. He was kind of like an honorary professor. So it's definitely possible to have another professor. So I think that's perfect for Alchemist. A baddie professor. Yeah, in Sun and Moon, oh, I've got to look her up. Kukui's wife. Burnett. That's it. Oh, hot. So she debuted in Pokemon Dream Radar, which a lot of people don't know. If you look up Pokemon Dream Radar, she's the same person, but you can see how different she was, and that was literally the 2 generations before. So it's interesting to see a character return like that. Okay. Who is next? We got to go back down the list. I think we're going for a triple. Dr. Blue. Blue is so funny. I think Blue is amazing and hilarious. Thank you very much for the pets. Thank you. I'll do a shout out for Blue. Dr. Blue. Blue is amazing. They are such a chatty, yappy person. And I think they're such a fun creator, and I really want to collaborate with them at some point because I do adore Blue. I haven't spoken enough to Blue, and I want to, because I feel like a proper conversation with Blue is like a treat. You know, I've seen some streams where people are like, God, Blue's so loud, but you know what? He could just yap away. I feel like if me and Blue find the right thing to yap about, we could like break the sound barrier or something just from yapping together. And I feel like we could easily get into a well actually argument, and I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna hit you with a curveball here, because there's actually 2 I would put Blue in. I tired or Blue Sky Price's order is different, so I did. Oh, it might be different. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No worries. Unless I'm stupid. I don't know. If we miss someone, we'll find out and we'll go back. So it's fine. It's a very strong team, and Lou said there's bonus points if we can guess the team theme. It's quite obvious. It's pirate theme. We know this. He's got his parrot. He's got shark, and well, it's a pirate dino because he's got a Paradox Pokemon that is a prehistoric Pokemon, and we've got the Arctozolt, which is the fossils being put together. Wooper, because I know Wooper is Blue's favorite Pokemon, because they even have a model for Wooper. Galmai's being the anchor. I mean, I feel like this is like Team Aqua in good hands, you know? I would trust Team Aqua on this. I feel like this is Team Aqua going under rebrand and just collecting Pokemon fossils. Makes me want to Soul Silver Nuzlocke. Honestly, I want to do some Nuzlockes at some point. I want to do a Soul Link. I've been meaning to talk to Louis about that. I would love to do a Soul Link with Louis once Louis debuts. Wow. I love Quagsire as well. It's just Pokemon Team Builder. There's a couple. So I am going to say 2 things, but I'm going to put it in a different one, just so we're not doing 3 in a row. All of me wants to put Blue in Professor, because Blue is absolutely Aurora, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How's your Friday? Welcome to the weekend if you have weekends off. And if you're working in retail or anything, I'm sorry and good luck for the weekend. Ranger is also a good shout. If it was Black Coat, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome. But yeah, that is a good point. Ranger is a really good point. That is a good point. But I don't know if Blue gives the vibe of, I suppose in a way, but to me I'm imagining Blue absolutely going out and collecting all the fossils, which is why I want to say Professor. But I can also see Blue having a very fossily shaped gym. Looks like him the right time. You definitely came at the right time. There is no wrong time. As long as the stream's not ending, then it's the right time. So I genuinely think Blue could be a really cool gym leader, because I can imagine Blue's gym theme. I can see like a pirate ship with like fossils as buried treasure, and you have to like dig up the right fossils in order to find. And if you dig the wrong spot up, you get a trainer battle. Let me find it for you. Kiwi. Team builder. Team. There's a couple. Is it Maryland's? No. Is this? No, I use that one. I actually don't know what it is. I use a different one. Try Pokemon Trainer card. There you go. If anyone wants to make their own trainer card as well, by the way, here's that link. Okay, so I do think Professor part-time, but I'm going to put Blue in Gym Leader just because I can imagine the gym puzzle. I think you have to dig up buried bones and bring them to Blue in order to, or you have to dig up fossils and then guess what fossil it is. But if you dig up the wrong spot, you then have to fight a trainer. And then Blue obviously having a variation of this team to be fitting to whatever position gym they are. So, but I think that's a very good position for Blue. I forgot to comment the time again. Let me just go. Go 52. 6. We'll guess. I think I was yapping for a while. Blue really a multi-person for this range. I say Explorer, but Professor makes sense as well as the gym cracks. Yeah, I think there's so many good options. Blue's very. I feel like Professor kind of covers that sort of Ranger aspect as well, because it's caring for Pokemon. But I think Ranger takes a specific kind of like person, like their attunement with nature. Like I could very easily also put these two rivals in Ranger. I think would also work. All right. Who is next? Ronan. I meant to say Ronan. I don't know why I said Rowan. Okay, what's the time it is? Oh, 57, 54. Okay, so immediately. I'm not going to stay on the other image too long, just in case for Twitch. I don't know if they will batter me. I'm sorry, Mr. Bezos. Please don't hurt me. Very freaky design. Definitely something we wouldn't see in Pokemon. But I love it. I think it's really cool. It's definitely a unique character. I think it's amazing. I think it's really cool. We've got the obvious choice here. We've got a very obvious choice. And I don't think it's difficult to say. With the design aesthetic, with the whole death theme. We've had Ghostbusters, not too bad. I think we are definitely leaning to Gym Leader here. I think this is definitely a gym leader vibe because of the whole undead thing. And maybe that's a bit stereotypical. I definitely see her. But I think gym leader is the safe. Or a psychic. Psychic, yeah. Yeah, there were whips in Gen 1. That is true. There were a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things were changed in the international release that for Gen 1 especially. I mean, there was also the comment of outside Erica's gym about him peeping in and looking at women. So, that's how you doing. Thank you very much for your daily sacrifice. Welcome in. How you doing? I love gambling in Gen 1. Oh, Gen 1. Yeah. I miss... I kind of upset they didn't replace it with anything. She was baked, Erica. It is very wacky. I actually love Gen 1 for the sheer fact of it's the only old school game where you don't have to grind. As long as you get to... as long as you get Surf, you could just get those rare candies infinitely and just, you know, level yourself up to the cap. I did make it before my turn for once. Yes, just about you. Well, I don't know how far down you are, but you've definitely made it in time. How are we doing? How are we doing, Tats? Oh, so we've had no repeat types at the gym leaders, which is interesting because actually, I don't know what type Blue would be, but maybe Rock or Dragon or something like that. Something probably Rock for fossils. So, all right, who is next? Issa. I love Issa's design. Issa is such a cool character. They are really cool. Issa's been wanting to collaborate, and I really want to as well. It's just finding the time, because I think we are very different time zones. Because I don't know what time zone they're in. I think I actually found Issa through you, Tenko. I think you'd quoted a post of mine, and then they went and commented on my post afterwards. And Issa is really cool. I should probably have yapped them more in the Bacon's Discord. But thank you very much for shouting them out. Be somebody like, yeah, no worries, Stats, no worries. Thank you very much. Time zones are such a pain. Guys, can we just make me a full-time streamer just so I can actually not have to worry about time zones, just collaborate with anyone I want, you know? Like, guys, what's with the slack, you know? Just fix that. We should fix that. Issa's a really cool design. I really like it. Just the... Oh, thank you very much for the posture check. Let me do a little back crack as well. Oh, I don't know if anyone heard that. Oh, I don't know if that came through, but that was my neck and my back. But not my pussy or my crack. Yeah, I get really bad shrimping from... So, where I work, I'm quite tall, and a lot of the stations at my work are very low down. So, my general position is looking down while I work. So I get in, like, and I've been on a machine all day where I've had to look down, so I've been very uncomfortable, and I've probably been saving that all day. I could probably do my arms as well. I don't know how well that's going to come through. Oh. Well, that was also my neck. Yeah, it was my neck. Yeah, I'm very crackly. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. All the short people, oh, they love it. It's perfect height for them. But me, I'm not looking down like, my neck is in so much pain, please. Please, can we raise everything up by like a couple inches so I don't have to just stare down? There is going to be an ad soon, so I will try and delay 3 minutes before we talk about Issa's design, because if they are watching, I don't want them to miss. But I will tag it at this time zone. This time zone anyway. Your person Sapporo. So fun fact, I actually found out this out. So I obviously recently got approved to take estrogen. I'm just waiting for them to give me like the well, they've approved me for it, and I'm just waiting for them to come back and be like, oh yeah, here's your like appointment dates, whatnot. But I didn't. This the one thing that I didn't actually know is that you can actually shrink from it. Not much, like 2 to 3 inches. 3 being like the worst, like the most. But you know what? I've got the height to spend. It's fine. I can lose some without it being an issue. You send me your card. But that was the one thing I didn't know about it, which is kind of whack. Oh, there are like so many Pokemon on there that I immediately knew you were going to have on there. Could you comment on the post as well, Kia? Unless you haven't already. Just so I can show on stream, rather than me having to go out and get it. Yeah, Kiwi's only like slightly shorter than me at the moment. We're like basically the same height. But yeah, Kiwi would officially become the taller one. Just for context as well, a lot of people a lot of our friends before they met us thought I was short because me and Kiwi are the same height. but it's actually just because we're both really tall. So it took everyone by surprise. And then we've got Laura when she meets us, and she's like tiny, teeny, mini fries, mini burger. But also, we've got a minute left on the ad, so I'm trying to delay it enough for those who are getting adpocalypsed. I wasn't a dig. I was just saying you're like our child. How giant are we talking? Kia's 6 foot. I'm 6'1". In heels would be too foul. Oh, we both have. Akina, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. How are we doing? How's your day going? Hope you've been well. We were just talking about heights. We're just trying to get through. Wait 1 minute for the ad to end. So if any people who have been sent to the Shadow Realm have a chance to actually come back and watch, in case the person we're doing is in an ad. Good so far? Oh, that's good. Well, hopefully you're going to have a good weekend. And if you're working on the weekend, I'm sorry to hear, and good luck. Godspeed. Yeah, Kia 6'3". My boots have got quite... Are they next to me? No, they're not. They're not. My boots... Oh, honestly, so Louis Gonzo is by no means like short, but when the three of us went out the other day to local town, and both me and Kiwi were in boots with heels, we were fucking massive compared to him. Like, we were like, it was like we were taking our son out. You're both an entire foot taller than me. That's scary. We're just tall. What can we say? It's a power play. It's like, it's cold up here, we will admit. It was not fair. It was so funny. It was so funny. And like, we did get some looks, and I think it was mainly because it was a lot of old men, and I think it was because me and Kiwi are holding hands, and Louis just walking in front of us. So like, to these old like traditional old men, this was like a very out of place sight to see lesbian women holding hands, and then just the guy. Yeah, that is the one good side. So forever ago, I went to New York with my mum, and my mum's tiny. I don't know where I get my height from, because I don't get it from anyone. I think I get it from one of my granddads, because he was like 6'5". Thank you very much for the head pads, Lars. Yeah, I had to like keep scouring over these people, because people in New York are actually quite short. They're very, very tiny. And my mum's tiny, so I was like scouring over these crowds of people looking for my mum. Like, just look for the tall beacon in the distance. That's me. But yeah, okay. Now that we're back from the end, it's just a fox bunny and goblin. Yeah, your actual goblin height. Issa, I think Issa is in the Ranger category. I don't have too much to say about it, other than it's the outfit, it's the I think they're a wolf, aren't they? They're a wolf. Oh, they're definitely a wolf. So I think Ranger's good. I know I didn't actually I timestamped them forever ago, and yeah, I think Ranger is the best bet there. Sorry, Issa, if you're watching this. You did just sit through like a lot of rambling, just to only for me to say Ranger. But I think the vibe, the outfit, if you know about the list, this is not a good reason for Ranger, but this is the only connection I can make. If you know about the list and you're on Issa's list, then it's definitely a collector thing. So, you know, Issa's collecting people. So, you know, a Ranger, you know, collects a Pokemon briefly and then releases them back into the wild. So that's my reasoning. And if you don't understand that, then you're not on the list and you don't want to know. Did I comment the time? I did. Oh my god, I yapped for like 10 minutes before I even actually did it. What song is this? I actually really like this song. Lusamine. It's Lusamine, yes. Okay. Aurora. Oh, they've come out of their team as well. We'll look at that afterwards. But I haven't interacted with Aurora yet. I know it's mainly Kiwi who's like yapped and spoke with them because of the whole Vox vibe. Definitely a rival. You know, Fox and Rabbits. They're not the greatest allies. But I've got to be honest. So purple's my favorite color. You wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it. But I think this is an adorable design. I love the boots. I like the galaxy. My mind's gone blank. I just all the constellations. I think it's such a cute design, and it's. I think what's nice is it's not too much. It's not too much. There is like just a right amount of everything. Even though there's like so many different things going on, it's not too much, and I think it's really good. Another outfit I'd wear 24/7 IRL. Honestly, this is you just shopping. It's you shopping for your outfits. Let me just comment the time. Oh, I've clicked on your profile. I'm sorry. I've doxed all the clear porn you've been reposting. Oh god, I'm sorry. I didn't actually realize you were in chat. I'm so sorry I said that. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I was trying to make a joke. I'm sorry. I take it back. All right. Look at this team. So immediately I noticed that that is a shiny Screamtail. I don't know why it's Screamtail, but I appreciate the Farfetch'd. There's also shiny Poltergeist and Blastoise. And Ninetales. Like 90% of this team is shiny. Actually, the math nudge, it is what is it? What is it? Like it's 66%. 66% of this team is shiny. I love Sirfetch'd. I love Espeon. Espeon is my favorite evolution. There's some pretty heavy hitters in this team. I can't lie. There's some pretty cool ones. But they're all very cutesy Pokemon. Yeah, really did it for that. And then this is what's going to bring me on to my other point, because like I'm mainly trying to take in the designs more than I am the team. The team are just like a little, a little bit extra, the cherry on top, to sort of give me a better vibe of what Pokemon you like. But it's for that reason that I have a stronger idea in mind. I definitely think this is coordinator vibe. Now, I don't know if it's 100% a case of, you're going on stage performing with the Pokemon, or as much as it's very influencer. In Pokemon X and Y, there was like these little videos you could make, and it's giving the one they did in the anime for that. You make the short movies with you and your Pokemon and how cute you guys are together. And it's giving that vibe for me, and I really like that. So I definitely think this is like a coordinator influencer Pokemon team. Ow. Those are heavy, right? They are like full metal spheres, and you've just thrown one at my head. It's not nice. What if I threw one at your head? Huh? Okay, glad we've settled that. Yeah, I definitely think this is a strong coordinator vibe. In this concept, I think I definitely think this is influencer Pokemon, but also like just doing contests on the side as well. I think the main thing is like, PR Pokemon Studios, or even Pokestar Studios, which was like all about acting. Don't let them throw you. Just because they're there doesn't mean you have to throw them. What are we? Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. God, we need to finish that. I did start getting lore into Full Metal Alchemist, and if you haven't watched it, you do need to watch it. It's amazing. It's back on Netflix. Go watch it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Honestly, my favorite anime. Anyway. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Oh. It's my wife. My wife. Oh my god. I fucking love this woman. My actual, well, not quite yet, but my in real life wife, my fiance, my love of my life, my amazing, my cutie little fox. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at this adorable little munchkin. She's also got Big Booba in a model. You guys gotta appreciate that a bit more. That we gotta make sure that we're talking about the big tits. That's Fringe. What do you mean? All right, I won't say anything nice ever again. This is what I mean. Kiwi will be like, "Oh, you don't say anything nice to me," and when I do, I'm hit with Fringe. That's gay. You know? I can't win. I can't win at all. We love boobies. You know, put a hand up if you're a booby stan. You know? We don't. Why create this violence of ass or titties? But why can't we appreciate both? It's their coping mechanism. For someone that like wants compliments, they can't take them. But I don't know where. Did you comment it? Did you comment in your thing? Or did you comment it completely separately? Because if you did, I might as well just put it on stream. Oh, you commented it somewhere. Okay, I have to go look for it. Oh, it's here. It's at the top. So it's a little bit low quality. I assume. Did you do this on your phone? Or is it just saved low poly? It's fine. It's fine. I found it. So I'm gonna be honest. I know Kiwi really well. I predicted basically all these Pokemon. Mini was a little bit of a surprise, but it's because it's more Kiwi themed than it is Kia themed. You know, I know Kiwi's actual team would have some different ones, but Kiwi's theme, very, very different. But mostly a lot of crossovers. I think we all know where this goes, because there is definitely a theme. There are 4 fairy types, 2 psychic types, and then just a pink rock flying Pokemon. Your legal name? I've said it interchangeably. Ah, see, that's not Kiwi's favorite Pokemon though. I've got to be a little bit biased as well. I think under my tutelage, if she commits to it, under my tutelage, I think Kiwi's going to be Elite Four. I'm sorry, I'm biased. It's my wife. I'm biased. She's Elite Four. I would want her in my Elite Four. I'm sorry. You cannot judge me, okay? I am biased. Sue me. You know? It's definitely a fairy, like a dual type Elite Four, fairy psychic. It is rigged. It is rigged. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't put her as champion because I just can't do it. We know we'd be lying to ourselves. And she doesn't want it out of pity. But I can give her Elite Four. I also realised I've spelled Elite with 2 L's. We're going to ignore that. People who may have realised that earlier were probably ripping their dicks off. I think the dual type does a lot. But also, so we played Cobblemon together. And we had a tournament in Cobblemon, which I'm just saying, by the way, I won. By the way. I was the best Pokemon player on the server. But I also have, like, extensive knowledge of Pokemon. But while Kiwi didn't win, she did very, very good. Like, she proper locked in for the team she wanted to make. And especially after losing, she came to me asking about competitive advice. You know, what team would work. Like, trying to get right Pokemon. You know, a Pokemon that wanted to work. Alright, Laura, you can't say fuck me that you came second when your team was themed because you had Ghost. When I rinsed half of the tournament with a Butterfree. I won. So I ran Compound Eyes Butterfree with Sleep Powder. So I Slept Powder everyone. And there was someone in this tournament, not naming names, who made their team specifically to beat Kia. And it was not it was a good team against Kia, because Kia was nice and told what her team was, and they were very mean for building it just to beat Kia. So when they came up to me, I wiped their team. Well, sorry. My Butterfree took out 5 of their Pokemon before it even went down. Because they focused too much on just being a bit mean. So I locked in and I took down that team with Butterfree. But when Butterfree couldn't do no more, Dragonite came and finished it off. So You was cooked in those battles. But I think if we did one again, it'd be really good. Maybe we'll do a VTuber couple month server. Maybe that's a future thing. If we could get enough people, maybe that will be the plan. Butterfree's really good. I loved using Butterfree and Nuzlocke. But yeah, Elite Four, I definitely think. And I think, you know what, one day, if Kiwi tries hard enough, not only do I think she could get champion, I think she could get Frontier Brain. She's smart enough to get into competitive Pokemon. She actually learnt the TCG at one point and, you know, did it well. So I think she could reach that. Yeah, I'll definitely do like a whitelist thing and like set up some applications for people and like invites of who wants to join. It's something like on the list, but when I do it, I don't know. I would need to make sure people are committed and want to do it and organize a thing. And I would also want some like mods on the back end because I don't want to be spending my time fixing the server just as an owner rather than playing. Because that has like burnt me out a lot of times on servers when I basically become more of a mod than a player. I don't mind setting it up. It's just like having to be the one who continues everything and like creates the events. So as long as like people create their own events and stuff, or like there's a mod team to do it, then yeah. Thank you for posting on Discord. Yeah, join our Discord. It's me and Kiwi and Gonzo share a Discord together of our VTuber lore home planet of Terra V. And yeah, you can see when I'm going live. You can yap with us. And also, we're going to be posting some lore there because me and Kiwi are planning to just start our lore in manga form. Alright. Who is next? Okay, Big Screen Mike. I've got to admit, I think this is a really cool model. I've seen a couple of TV VTubers, but I think this one's really cool because it's nice. Like, it's a nice casual one, but it's also pretty cool. Also, he's a swole-looking robot. He said something about starting a tournament or something like that. Yeah, I was talking about Cobbleman. Yeah. Sorry, I put my can to my face and chugged it upwards and it made me disappear. Yeah, I need Jesus Christ. Guys, I can't admit, looking at this. Actually, I probably should, no, I was going to make a joke and then I rethought it because we don't know each other yet and I don't want to overstep that boundary. So I'm going to refrain from that, but respectfully, you know? Respectfully. I think that's the best way to put it. You just really rocking the sleeper build because boom. Metal muscles. That jacked that like the metal is just, you know, becomes swole. I'm gonna be honest. So I don't know Big Screen Mike, but from vibes alone, I'm gonna go for a curveball here. I'm gonna put our first Frontier Brain. Now, I think that Big Screen Mike, being, you know, a robot, has probably got a lot of calculations going on in their head. So I think they could battle you with loads of different gimmicks. Because Frontier, the Pokemon Frontier are like challenge things. There's like the Battle Tower, which is standard double battles, like single, double, you know. But then there's like other gimmick things, like you can have one where like there's a spin the wheel and your Pokemon get a random status effect during the battle, or there's one where you don't command your Pokemon and based on their nature will be what moves they choose during that battle. Yeah, and they do have like extension, and while it's kind of just like a hoodie, it's the main design, so I think that's really cool for them. So I think Frontier Brain is definitely the one to go for here. I know some of these I'm going to be a bit quick because I don't know them too well, and like if that's an excuse to get to know me and you're watching in the future, hello, please reach out and we can yap and we can collab, because I 100% want to get to know people more on this list. But based on vibes, that's where I'm putting, which is, and I need to make sure, while especially these three are definitely more strength based, I don't want to be this like Big Screen is better than Juice, and Juice is better than Kiwi, because it's not. They're very different themes, you know, and they each play their role. And I think, especially in the games it's been shown, a level 1 gym leader also has like a level, you know, has an Elite Four ready team. It's just that they have to do those particular roles because they fit better to them. And I think in this case, their vibes and just their general personalities would fit better in that role. So just to clarify that. Okay, Outermost Ghost. I really think this is super duper cute. I do adore this. I never seen them before, but I love this model. I think it's adorable. So, hi, I'm Ghosty. My team is Mimikyu, Hisuian Zorak, Drifloon, Chandelure, Goldgeist, and Dragapult. It's a one-trick possum. Oh, they're a possum. I thought they were a mouse. I'm so sorry. I see it now. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're watching this and I've completely insulted your whole design. I'm stupid. I see it now. Now that I know, I see it. That's my bad. Oh, I feel so bad now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Could you ever forgive me? 1 minute. I'm going to turn my light because my camera's getting a bit confused on where I am. Sorry, it's getting a bit dark in my room. Oh, I disappeared. I'm here. Like, Fallout New Vegas. I need to do that. Maybe we'll stream that at some point. Because I haven't played New Vegas. I think it's quite clear. Because of the team, though, I think this is definitely an Elite Four. This is giving... like, they're fully evolved. They're strong ghost types. It's definitely an Elite Four level team. Because it's themed. It's, you know... I'm going a little bit off the team here, but I think this is a very unassuming appearance. And it's kind of giving Poppy from Scarlet and Violet, with, you know, her being this young little kid, but then suddenly she's rocking, like, steel types, like Copperajah and, you know, massive, like, tanks Pokemon, and she's an Elite Four member. Or, I can't think of who the ghost type is in Gen 3. The Elite Four member. Phoebe, that's it. Phoebe, because you see this Hawaiian swimmer, and even though you've had like a water type gym, you're kind of like, well, she's given the vibe of, you know, water types, and then she pulls out Ghost, or even, oh, God's sake, I can also not remember her name, but the Ghost type in Sun and Moon, this like, just this very like small person who's very unassuming, and she does have a bit more of a creepier vibe, but just that, like, it's not like. It's sort of the opposite here to Ronan, with like scary ghosts versus cute ghosts are a part of my life. You know, it's like the two paths of people who can interact with the undead. I think as well, like undead versus spirits. I think that's a big Acerola. That's it. Yes, that's perfect. Yes. See, I always forget NPC names. I'm terrible at them. So exactly, do not underestimate the small and cute, even if they are small. But yeah, I think Elite Four. I think this is like first, second level, maybe second. I think having like someone scary first, and then being like, oh, well, that person before was really scary. This one's gotta be easy, and then bam, powerful ghost types coming at you. Hey, Big Screen Mike, how you doing? We've just passed over you. I don't know if you'll be able to view it at the moment, but when you go back, you should be able to see it. But just to show you where you are. I did end up putting you in Frontier Brain because I thought you had a very clever design. But welcome in. Oh, Dory. Dory's doing their 3.0 model. 2.0. Sorry, not 3.0. They're 2.0. I saw someone who had 3.0 earlier. Their 2.0 model debut. So you've definitely got to check that out when they do their thing. But I'm going to be honest. Dory's probably one of the easier ones for me, because Dory's whole thing is... Well, like, you could go into the whole vibe of psychic because dream weaving and, you know, sleep and all that. But Dory has a dragon. She is a dragon. You know, I think it's quite clear Dory is leaning heavy into the dragon theme. That's also something I haven't been watching in the middle of... Yeah, no worries. It's not me being like, oh, you weren't here to see yourself. No, I very much appreciate that. Good luck with work, and hopefully when you get out, you can have some good relaxing time. I think it's very clear. This is... Okay, I'm torn. I'm torn between Gym Leader or Elite Four. I'm very torn. But you know what? I think with popularity as well, like, Dory's definitely very popular. I think we've got to go Elite Four for Dory. I think Dory is one of those Elite Four members that just get so much, like, praise in the streets. You know, like, walking around with a dragon. I can very much see a Drampa or a Altaria on Dory's team. Also with a Musharna, just because I think it would fit with it as well. But I think those are some amazing Pokemon to fit. If we have time as well, I might try and make some teams for the people who commented but didn't comment a team, just because I think it'd be good and fun if we have time. I might grab some dinner between then though, but we'll get through this first at least. All right, whom is next? Oh, also Laura wasn't there, so let me do my shout out for. Oh, Dory! I forgot to do it. I forgot to do it. I forgot to do it. I'm gonna go 2600. I forgot to do it. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I forgot to do my shout out. Not the shout out. I forgot to do the time. Kiwi, you've stole my months away. You're playing Minecraft? Oh my god, Dory, you playing Minecraft? When can we play Minecraft? We need to play Minecraft. I need my Minecraft phase to come back. I want to play it. I'm itching to play it. I really want to play Minecraft from like the earliest versions and work my way up. Because I don't have any of my old worlds from like the good old days. Where I've like jumped from like a laptop to computer to computer to computer. Anyway. Right, so I've tried not to think about any of these, but Rai has like stuck in my brain like a little worm, and I can't get it out of my head because there's a couple of places they've jumped to for me. Now, I'm really torn because they've also posted their team here. If we have a look at their team, there's definitely a theme, and you can see this in their design. This is what I love. They've definitely done their team to match their design. Because Electric Fire. We've got 2 legendaries on here, which does definitely make it difficult for me. I also love the background. There's some interesting Pokemon in here. It is a very nice theme. I really like it. Rai gives me absolute anime character energy. Like I could see Rai's character being in an anime and then being the protagonist. Like a weekly shonen anime. I could see it. So, I forgot to do it again. Let me do 130 because we've been talking a couple minutes. I've got the mind of AP. But it's for that reason, and I need people to hear me out here. I'm going to put Rai in coordinator. Now hear me out, because this is a pretty stacked team. I think Rai is an actor in the Pokemon world. I think that their character is a TV show star in the Pokemon world, and that the Pokemon are actors in the series. A little bit more difficult with Solgaleo and Zeraora, but maybe they're CGI'd in. I've got a bunny in my head. I do have a bunny in my head. It's on a little treadmill, and sometimes it stops because it gets tired. But I can heavily vouch for this idea of Rai as a live action anime character weekly, and that's just the team. It's just the powers they have, because they have all this magical power, and like I know a lot of other people and VTubers have it, but because it's in this image here, it's just giving me that energy. Yes, and technically, Sabrina from Kanto is also an actor. She does appear in PokeStar Studios in the post game. That is a fun fact, if you did not know that. But yeah, well, he retires from being a gym leader to do acting. But yeah, I can very much see actors, PokeStar Studios. You know, I think it would be really good. Says Emery, can I go? No, we've got you coming through. Sometimes it can be a little bit weird. Twitch being Twitch. Another bunny. Charcoal. Oh, that's you. I didn't even click. No. I had the same thing happened with my Pokemon Black. I transferred all my shinies and all that from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I had all my Pokemon, and right before X and Y was released, my data got wiped. It was insane. Okay. So this is another one where I kind of had an idea in mind the second I read it. Before I even like decided where I shouldn't. But this is a playthrough team. Also, big vouch. Bulbasaur is my favorite, so seeing a Venusaur, love it. I can see you're going for the unevolved Pikachu route. I respect it. Amazing. Fearow, good flying type starter. Good flying type Pokemon. Snorlax, always a good pickup. Hitmonchan, I don't use it enough. Want to use it at some point. Now, here's my big pointers. And maybe you've swayed me a little bit with this. There's 5 out of 6 Pokemon here that you've got on your team. To me, you are giving rival vibes. You are giving opposing rival. And I mean, to me specifically, I'm also a bunny, so we could be rival bunnies. So, and I think the design as well, you look like a cool, cold, calculated trainer. So I'm really thinking the bunny vibe, the rival vibe is a good spot. And I didn't comment your time. I know you're here, but I keep forgetting to do it. And I gotta do it for my own peace of mind. I definitely think rival is a really good tier. I think you are a strong rival to have through the game. And I think, especially with the starter, you are like beginning of journey rival. I'm picking the Pokemon opposite to you. And I respect that choice. I respect the Venusaur choice. So, yeah, rival is my choice here. Okay, whom is next? Oh, Tats, where are you, Tats? It's your turn. So, I've started yapping to Tats more, and I've invited them to D&D Discord. But some lore between me and Tats is that before they started streaming, they took me out round 1 of Bacon's Buckshot Roulette, and I've mentioned this multiple times because I'm never letting it go, and I need my revenge. And one day I will get it. When Tats is least expecting it, I will enact my revenge. And that is today. In your house, Tats, there are several immortal snails heading to your location currently. They are also invisible. Have good luck. No, I really love Tats Stein. I think it's so cute. It's the little like tea fairy. It's such an adorable little design. I don't know if are you aiming for a 2.5D model, because I know you're PNG here at the moment. Because if you are, I would honestly love to see it. I think it'd be so cute. And I mean, not that I don't like your current one. I do think your one's amazing at the moment. But I really want to see this move because I think it'd be adorable, especially the little wings in the background. Oh. And I feel like you're probably one of the few people who can get away with having like a full model on screen. Like I have a full model, but it doesn't look right if I was like fully standing. Whereas I think you could be like tiny enough to have like your full like model just be like jiggling around on screen. I feel like you could get away with it being a little fairy. But yeah, I didn't comment the time. I know you're here, but like I didn't comment the time. Oh god, what am I doing? I don't have good memory. I sent 2 GBs. Ooh. And I also need to shout you out. Let me do that. Boink. Oh yeah, you're playing 7 Days on your birthday. You were doing your birthday stream. I think this is very self-explanatory. You're a fairy. You'd have fairy Pokemon. You'd be a fairy type gym leader. There's no beating around the bush for it. I think this is quite a clear-cut one. Don't forget whatever I forgot to tell you. I will try. If you did tell me something, I actually don't remember. My brain is fried, I'll be honest. I don't remember it's really obvious when I play Minecraft and I look for items. I will look in a chest for about 20 minutes, which is why I have to make organized systems, because I will forget. Yeah, I think this is a case where like it could be an earlier game fairy type gym. I think you'd definitely fit into it because it's very cute. Some of them are indeed cute fairies. Do you want to know? Okay, I got to show you this one. Do you know what the cutest fairy type Pokemon is? I gotta. Let me just get his Bulbapedia up. Here you go. Sorry, white screen flashbang. Bulbapedia forces it. Here you go. That's a really cute fairy type, isn't it? That's a cute fairy. John that on your team? It also has a form where it can get really big. It's even cuter, right? He's such a cutie. But it does come from this, which is actually kind of cute. Impidimp. I do love Impidimp. I think he's kind of cute. You know what? I love him. All that stuff is hair. He attacks with hair. Oh, I just realized, Gonzo, I haven't VIP'd you. I don't know why. There you go. There you go, Pookie. What are you, Microwave? I need to hand out some VIPs to people that I was meant to give VIP to. There we go. Oh, I've not done. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've just realized I haven't set up your Firebot alert. I'm so sorry. Pink Pond something him. Yes, that's it. That's your like ace in the reserve. You just pull like a fucking gremlin demon out. Vig, very important gobbo. You're a very important gobbo. All right, here we are. This. Oh, they've posted their team as well. This is Laura Nix. If I say her name next, Nix, Laura, she might appear. Laura, because she will be annoyed if she misses this. Also, I'm gonna crack my neck again. You ready? Oh. Okay, that one didn't make any noise. It didn't crack that bad. Okay, so we're gonna look through this. So this is, I know this is of their D&D character. That's their whole online character stuff. And Nix is an adorable character. Really cool. I mean, they are serving. I think in both terms, they're a cunt. Like, they're serving it, and they also just are. But some of these I haven't seen. I've only actually seen this one. I haven't seen this picture or this picture. I think I might have seen this, but I don't think I have. I'm still waiting for Laura to finally give up and just start VTubing. We're waiting for it. It'll happen eventually. If we keep persuading her enough, just if everyone just like starts following her Twitch account, she'll have to start streaming. So, you know, and she'll have to get a VTuber model. So, and you know, me, Kiwi, and Gonzo, we need another one of us in the group. So if we just give her enough of a push to do it, then. But the rest of the team below. Now, I will be honest. Out of everyone, so I play Pokemon with a couple of people. You know, I play it with people. Steven, my dear friend, he's definitely not in the same bracket as me when it comes to Pokemon. I think the only person who has actually, yes, yeah, we are. Bully Laura into becoming a VTuber. The only person who has actually genuinely given me some challenge out of all my friends in a Pokemon game. I mean, Kiwi has. I'll give her credit. She has at times. But the only person who was just raw giving me a challenge in Pokemon and made it to second. So me and Laura in the Cobblemon tournament, we fought round 1 because we agreed we were the better out of everyone. So we had to do an extra round separately. So we agreed to fight first. But we had a loser's bracket and a winner's bracket. And Laura managed to climb her way back up, and we fought again in the finals. And in this fight, so I've been using Butterfree as my lead the entire fight. And she was like, well, I know you're going to use Butterfree, so I'll use my Golden Ghoul, who won't be affected by Butterfree, as my first send out, because you're going to send Butterfree out first. But I, unfortunately, knew she would do that, and sent out my Fire type, calculating her to do this, since she didn't the first time. You know, yeah, then I won. Just got to slide that in there. You know, she's good. She's definitely my rival. Not as good, but I've definitely got to give her right. It's for this reason. I think I can't quite go Frontier Brain because I haven't seen too much competitive from Laura, and also because I don't think she radiates enough in the design to be Frontier Brain. But I do think Laura could pass as the champion. I think if I stepped down or I was killed, you know, canon in the Pokemon world, Laura would be the next up. She's high Elite 4, low champion, I think, at the moment. I think if she beats me next tournament, I can say with a fact she's champion. But for now, I'm gonna put maybe like champion in Paldea. Definitely a Paldea champion, where it's just a title. But you know, I until she beats me, I can't officially say champion. You know, so just a bit of motivation for you. I didn't comment in time. I'm sorry. I'm just fuck it. I'm just gonna put 140. I just got to do it for my own sanctity. Anyway, go follow Laura. We need to build her into being a VTuber. Show. Okay, this was one of the first ones I got that popped up. So I'm gonna show that model first because it is a very cool model. I love this. The pointed dragon tail, the scales all over the body. This is how like Dragonborn can look in my D&D worlds, because you know you can either be big scary dragon or just hot anime person with dragon scales. But I'm loving this design. I think it's really cool. I think it's sick. On here we have their team though. This is a really cool team. I will be honest. This is definitely their Paldea playthrough team, because all these Pokemon are in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Pachirisu in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Actually, it might not be. I might be wrong on the Pachirisu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, Pachirisu might be a wild Pokemon there. Because I don't think Pachirisu is their Pokemon. I think it's just one they've included in the background. I think it is. It is in Scarlet and Violet. It's not in Scarlet and Violet. Okay. Jesus. Oh, no, it is. No, it is. It is. It is in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I knew it was. Yeah. It's in base game. Yeah, okay. I thought they were when I first saw the art, and I was starting to gaslight myself. I do think this is champion. This is also champion. Oh, I didn't do time. God damn it. One minute. Before I say anything else. Shut my mouth. Shut my mouth. Which means shut off my mouth. This is definitely champion, but Paldean champion. And it sounds like I'm being disrespectful when I say Paldean champion, but Paldean champion isn't quite the same as champion to me. But it's not to say that you're not like the same strength, but I don't see them like holding down the fort. I see them as more, they've beaten it, they're now just, you know, they're doing their own thing. And I think this is a very strong team. You know, you got a Paradox Pokemon, you got your starter. I think that's what I was gonna say. This is definitely a playthrough team. You know, you've got the fairy bait. Frostlass is a very good Pokemon. I really want to use one at some point. It's an amazing team, and I love it. I also love Snorlax. It's up there as one of my favorite Pokemon. I love the cheese melt in the middle. But I think, yeah, this is definitely a solid champion team. There's no champion title. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I mean, Geeta is champion. Technically, she is the champion, and you have to beat her to earn the title. I don't know why they did it that way. I think it was significantly better how they did it in both Sword and Shield. However, they should have done it in even Sword and Shield as well. A bit more like Sun and Moon. Champion defense was a lot better. I think in Sword and Shield they should have done it that the tournament could change who the champion was. Anyway, sidetrack aside. We have Dr. Magenta here. Hello. So, 148. I know you're here, but I just need to put the timestamp because I don't need to be silly. So, we've got a good old competitive team here. Now, I mean, she's champion rank. She's not the champion. In Paldea, it means something different. I can see how evil this team is already. So I don't play much competitive. I'm very like low tier competitive player. And I want to get into it more when Pokemon Champions comes out. But even I can see the pain this team would cause in a non-restricted format. In like Nat Dex and Smogon. Not Smogon, Showdown. Rocky Head, Ferrothorn, I've already know about that. So Iron Barbs, basically, it does damage if you make contact, and the Rocky Helmet also does that. So you take a lot of damage just from physically connecting with this Pokemon. It's evil. And you can see it's all in defense. So they're just going to outlive you by taking your hits. Volcarona with the Flame Boots, obviously that's to avoid Stealth Rocks, so you can survive. I'll be honest, I don't know about Meowscarada. I don't know why the Mirror Herb's on it, but Protean is obviously for your versatile attacks. Mirror Herb... I assume Mirror Herb gets eaten up when used, because Acrobatics won't do that much unless you've got no item. I know Loaded Dice by Excalibur is going to be a thing, because Icicle Spear... Loaded Dice basically rigs multi-hit moves, like Icicle Spear, Scaling Shot, to hit more consecutively, because they do 1 to 5 hits... 2 to 5. They either miss or they do 2 to 5. Enemy start... Okay, that's why. That gets used, yeah. So it guarantees these hitting 4 to 5 times, so there's a better chance. Rest Annihilate with Chesto Berry, wake it up from rest so you can fully heal. Final Gambit, so you're full health, and you can insta KO a Pokemon by having your HP be really high. And then just Mega Metagross. It's Mega. This is definitely a Frontier Brain. I know we're not going off the design really, but it's... Magenta is incredibly spooky. Like, I can see trauma there. But also the evilness of the team. It is comp player through and through. And I think being a doctor, your research is how to traumatize people in competitive Pokemon. So I think Frontier Brain is definitely the right slot there. Alright, who we got next? Raven Moon. Raven Moon. Let's have a look. So, 151, 20. Okay, so I love this design. I think it is also kind of a Crota. It's kind of like a little beak there, I think. I love this. It's very fancy. The staff as well. Drop it quickly to wish you good stream. Well, thank you very much for the wish. Yep, the words. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for the follow, because we've actually hit our goal of 390. Thank you very much. We're very close to 400 now, which is pretty insane. So I want to thank all of you for following. I also do need to set up some... Oh, that was so loud for me. Oh God, my ears. Oh God, I'm sorry if that was loud for you. I've never been live while I've hit the goal. All my followers are typically offline. That was pretty loud, wasn't it? Let me turn Twitch alerts down a bit. My ears. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the... Yeah, no worries. I'm glad I somewhat understood. Damn you, Tinnitus. Headphone check. Yeah, headphone check for real. Oh God, that was loud. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow and popping in, Alchemist. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and a good weekend. Unless you're working, then good luck. Try to survive, and I wish you all the best. I think we're going to be quick and easy on this one. I love the design. It is giving wisdom through and through. It's fashionista and wisdom. It is heavily giving me young Magnolia vibes from Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I think for that reason, I have to put them in Professor. Because I can't see anything else working as well. I think it's a good fit. I think that's a quick and easy one. All right, who we got next? Oh, this little guy. Look at this little guy. Oh, little Gonzo, the little gobbo. Off to work. Deal of design though, it's cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Well, thank you very much for popping in, and good luck with good luck with work. Hopefully you survive. Little goober, look at him. You're picking him up, you baby. Little baby Gonzo. I also did forget to shout out a couple people. Let me just quickly go back. We'll do Gonzo. Gonzo hasn't debuted yet. They're going to be soon. So definitely keep your eyes up. Oh, thank you very much for the hydrate. I am finishing my drink and I'll go get some water in a second. Let me just quickly shout out the people I missed. I missed you. How do I spell usernames correctly? Make sure I get this Twitch right. Oh, there's Twitch Liker. Let me shout out that blue sky then. And I think that was over. Oh, we also missed show. Sorry, I forgot to do people. I got caught up in doing too many things. I'm just gonna post the links. I can't be asked to do a shout out command. And we did shout out Laura. So this little goober here. He's trying to sell you trinkets. And I think we discussed in the car some of these team members, because I posted my team, and Louis was sat in the car behind me, was like, "Oh my god, send me that," and then we got him to do it. I know Louis and Godzo, they love alligators. Their favorite Pokemon is Crocodile, Shiny Crocodile. I need you to understand, I love and hate Shiny Crocodile for the sheer reason of it looks like when your friend takes their glasses off. It really does. If we look at like Crocodile normal, that's choosing give response. We want the actual. If we just quickly open this over here. Ow! I'm trying to rate your thing. Why would you throw that at me? But as you can see, look, it just it's so stupid, and I love it. Yeah, that's my Laurel. Got Stunfisk here. He's a little gremlin. I love it. I love it for Crocodile. Some interesting little Pokemon here. A couple of Steel types, a couple of little gremlin Pokemon. I don't get the Stunfisk part. I don't think we ever explained that, but Stunfisk is here. Stunfisk is present. And Shiny Crocodile. This is a difficult one. I'll be honest. I will be wholeheartedly honest. I don't know where to put you. I really don't. I think going off your model, I think you might be Ranger. And I need to explain that I think you just befriend Pokemon. I don't think you've caught any of them. I think they are out of Pokeball. You've just tamed them. You've fed them, and they are just yours now. They just follow you around. They think you're a Pokemon. Like, you've just befriended them. You are a creature among other creatures. And I think that's where you belong in Ranger. You just you don't have the ideology of a Ranger, but you might as well be one. That's my thoughts for you. And I didn't comment what time. Fuck. Oh, and you had your actual U version, your model down here. I do love that. It's super duper cute. Just gonna time some of that as 155. Alright. I think we're getting pretty close to the end now. We've got 4 people left. Share my name over and over to get them to follow me. Yeah, that's probably what's happened. In fact, I imagine you talking by saying your name to them, because that's just how you think they communicate. I think that's the spot. We did already shout you out as well. Alright. Who is this? OneCo. Oh, hit the wrong thing there. I need to open a new tab. Let me grab their Twitch. So, this is a very cute model. I can't lie. It's a very succubusy little fox. What is it? I actually can't read. I'm assuming it's cat devil. Cat succubus. Oh, your cutest demon cat. Yeah. Okay. Femboy VTuber. Slightly. Name. Pretty cool name. But I really love this model. The design's really well made. This is actually a really nice piece of art. I cannot lie. And I actually kind of want to see how this moves. because I think it's amazing. I think it's really, really cool. Moving on to that team, they did say something about, so dipping my toes, special. So they were avoiding legendaries, mythicals, ultra beats, paradox aside from one starter. So this is definitely like they're trying to give playthrough team. Obviously, none of these are in the same playthrough because I know Chandelure isn't in. I know Chandelure is. Right, how we doing? Welcome in. How you doing? We did do yours. We have already done yours. Hopefully you like what I put you in. There is a proper reason for it, so I don't know if you'll be able to go see it back in the VOD later. But we put you in coordinator. This is an interesting one because it's a pretty stacked team, but the starter always sways me. Doing good, just got back from my friends. I'll watch back later. Oh, I appreciate it. Well, hopefully you have a good time with your friend. Oh, had a good time with your friend, sorry. Arsona Silent. Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much, Plague. I think this is a rival team. You know? I think this is a rival team. I didn't comment at the time. Guys, I gotta start commenting at the time. I'm so stupid. Let me just comment a little bit before. We'll just take a guess. I really love design, and I think it's rival. I think this is kind of a late mid-tier rival. Like, this is not someone you start your journey with, but also got a Pokemon already. They started ahead of you, but you catch up to them, and they give you a real challenge. I mean, this is a pretty good stacked team. I mean, aside two fire types, two ghost types as well. Chandelure's really the only overlap here, but Chandelure's pretty good. Especially if this is like a casual playthrough. In Rotom Wash, I think this is a really good, strong rival team to oppose you. And I really like that. I think this is a really good one. I'm also going to follow him because I didn't follow him before. Yeah, it is. Like, I don't mind some overlap. I try to avoid overlap in my teams, but every now and then I don't mind it. Like, I've had overlap with, like, Butterfree, Dragonite. Like, neither of them really use Flying type anyway. And at most, Butterfree probably uses it more. So, and I think, well, Dragonite resists, you know, Electric anyway. Rock, Butterfree's just dead to regardless. So, you know. Just because I'm talking about it a lot. My top favorite Pokemon are Bulbasaur, Dragonite, Butterfree, Gengar, Hisuian Arcanine, Alolan, Ninetales, Corviknight, and Ceruledge. And Hydrapple. I went for thematical. I didn't care. Honestly, I loved it. It matched your VTuber perfectly. And we were talking about it. We were talking about how really good it was and how much it matched. Like the electric flame, perfect. Now, it doesn't need to be balanced. Like, I'm mainly judging our model. The teams are just a bonus that gives me some, like, opinions. Because I think, like, especially for, like, when we did Plagues earlier, it was a full competitive team. And it gave me a lot to go off of by having, like, an actual competitive team in there. So. Kina. I don't follow you. Let me follow you. So, what are we? 20201. Based. We like to spit based facts here. Okay, so. No, I've literally just. Oh my god. I don't know if you got in here because of the comment or because you just timed it really well. I literally have just opened up your sheet. That is really, really well timed. You play Legend of Arceus Wisdom. Oh, very nice. You know what? I didn't actually finish it. That's really bad. Breath of the Wild is my favorite game, but I haven't beat Echoes of Wisdom. I just felt like I had too much going on, and I just kind of. The model is very cute. I really love this. It's. Actually, no, I won't click on your page in case there's anything you don't want to see. It is a fox, isn't it? I just need to double check because I don't want to say like the wrong animal and then make you feel bad. But if it is, Kiwi, my wife, is also a fox and she definitely will follow you. Dog. Okay. No, that's on me. I see it. It's not It's not the model, it's that I'm stupid. I need to cement this. It's not the model, it's me. I get so worried about getting it wrong, I just double down on Fox. I see ears, I see tail, Fox. I say Fox. It is dog. It's quite clearly dog. The ears are shaped like a dog's ears. That is very blatantly obvious now. Now that I'm not being stupid. All good. A lot of people say Kitsune. I know only one Fox. There's a bunch of Fox VTubers. I'm so alone. I'll get you more. It's this that threw it. I think you know what it is for me? I think it's the clothes that threw me off for a second. But I know what kind of dog you've gone for now. I can see the vision. And it's really good. I also like this. I really like these reactions. These are really cute. Okay. Kibby, you can't trauma dump and stream. It's one of the rules. God. Shake my head. Shake my head. Yeah. Befriend my wife. Give her friends. You know what this is giving me? I'm a strong believer that you are a gym leader. I think maybe 3rd, 4th gym. You've gone to like a big city already, and now you've gone to like a small little town, and you've got this like really cozy Japanese styled structured town. If you think Cherry Grove City from Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver, or Gold Silver Crystal, but specifically Heart Gold Soul Silver because of the design in that one, I feel like you could be a gym leader in those towns. Like a very like cherry blossom based city, and you'd have like the typical the Japanese houses where they have like the paper doors. Yeah, I can see that as well. I definitely think this is a fairy type-esque gym. But I could also see maybe dark, potentially psychic, and I could also see grass for like remedies. Obviously, I don't know much about your lore, so I could be completely off. But also, this is super duper cute. So I think that's a good gym leader, a good gym leader decision. Nice. We got 2 left. We're nearly through. I did consider making teams for everyone who didn't comment teams, but we have been streaming for 2 hours, and I don't want to be here forever, and I still haven't eaten, so I don't think I'll do teams for everyone. Okay, Shion. Let's have a look. So this, I know for a fact this is a Scarlet and Violet playthrough team because all these Pokemon are in Scarlet and Violet. You've got the starter, you've got early game capture, another early game capture, harder early game capture, probably a favorite Pokemon at the end. I do love the nickname Zatanna. Honestly, I'm assuming DC Zatanna is excellent choice. Saber, I'm assuming Fate. Mordred, I actually don't know. I know it's not Metroid, but in my head it keeps saying Metroid. Poppy, I assume, is because of the Elite Four member. Nala is Lion King. Shade, I don't know, but I'm assuming partially just edginess. Also Fate, yes, okay. It is, okay, it's also Fate. Damn, I see Tats and Blows as gym lead and Dory Z4. I'll pause my contest to beat their asses specifically. It's a very cute model. Annoyingly, this website doesn't do it justice. So it looks a lot clearer here. I did end up going on your profile to get the image. I'm a little bit torn. Is Saber's Child. Okay, I sort of stopped watching Fate. I only watched Fate Stay Night. Just because I like looking at all the different like series separated on Netflix. I was like, I can't be asked to do that. I can't be asked. I'm not doing that. I'm torn. I am torn to give you the rival, but also Paldean champion. I'm torn between them. It's a hard one. It's a really hard one for this. You've got some powerhouses here. Ooh. Ooh. You know, I think I think we got another champion. We got a Paldean champion, because this is a Paldean champion team. You know, I think it's Paldean champion. You're giving trainer energy. I think you're in a similar position to Nemona. I think you are a rival who maybe not like you started as champion and then were our rival, but I think you are a rival who made it to Paldean champion. And that's what I'm sticking with for that. I also didn't shout you out. I'm very, very sorry. And I also didn't comment what timestamp it was. I'm really good at this whole streaming thing. I know. You're impressed by my streaming skills. I know you're here to see it, but, you know, I think I'm just amazing at it. Shovel Knight. I've never played Shovel Knight. Okay, so last. There is technically 2 submissions here. But I only put one of them in just because I didn't know what to do with it. But we have Charlie the Epic. So let me just make sure I get your Twitch correct. Sorry, I do have to click on your profile for this. Let's give you a good old shout out. If you ain't got Scuffy, exactly. If I don't forget everything I've just done. Honestly, there needs to be like a clip highlight of me forgetting things. There was one with my old model. I quite literally said on stream while I was playing Darkest Dungeon, I was like, okay, there's a trap in this room right here. Don't forget about that. And literally 4 seconds later, I forgot about the trap. I stepped on it 4 seconds later. I don't know how it happens. I don't know why it happens. It just happens. I have like awful short-term memory if I get distracted by literally anything else. So I gotta like say the thing. When I'm at work and I have to remember a number, I will say it over and over and over and over again, so I don't forget it. But there'll be like random things I remember. Like I can remember every Pokemon. Sometimes I get a bit off with newer ones. Yeah, I have been tested for it. I am on the specialist wait list, but my GP has gone, yeah, pretty sure you got it. And they just have never called me back, the specialists. They're like, yeah, we'll get to you at some point. That was like 3 years ago. 3 years coming up anniversary, because I called them the day before my birthday. So, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's, you know what, so I space out a lot because I get really deep in thought. Being on meds really fucking helped. Oh my god. Yes, that is the Lorelei quote, and then you've got someone else who added onto it, which I think is hilarious. I love that quote. But yeah, so Charlie the Epic. This is an epic, cool person. I mean, look at it. I don't understand the lore between the 2 different personas. I love this one though. I'll admit. I mean, not that this one's bad. I love this one as well, but I love this one. I think it's so goofy. I respect Corviknight. Crows are my favorite animal, so I heavily respect Corviknight because he's my 5th favorite, 5th, 6th favorite Pokemon. They both. You know what? MS Paint. That's really fucking good. You should have seen my drawing in MS Paint. Kia asked me to do a reference for her model, and I did a beautiful curvaceous drawing of her character. I think these are some good steel types. I think this is really good. Obviously, Shiny Mega Metagross. This is definitely the one you get from Steven in the Oras early access. We love it. I love these. These are some good Pokemon. And then also, just a casual team. So, I'm assuming this is your day-to-day, your casual team. This is your gym team. It does go hard. I think this is definitely you're giving the gym leader vibes. You know you are. You know you are. You know you're doing it. I think, you know what? Here's my 2 cents. You were rival trainer. You know, you picked your Infernape, or maybe you picked Pikachu. And you got through, and kind of like Blue or Cheron, you went, I'm going to pursue a career as a gym leader. So I think this was your rival team. And then to fit with compliance as a gym leader, you became the steel type gym leader. And I think that's where we're going to put you. We're going to put you in gym leader. And I think that's, And I think that's kind of what you wanted. I think you've swayed me. And I mean, your design definitely gives off gym leader vibes anyway. So I think that's definitely the slot for you. So just to kind of like show you guys, yeah, we did another tier that wasn't planned for initially. But here we go. Here's everyone in their rightful slots where I ranked you, and I think you would be in the Pokemon world. Unfortunately, we didn't get 4 Elite Four members. I think it would have been funny too. It would also have been funny to have 8 gym leaders, but you know, you guys were just too well suited for champion, or had better overalls. But yeah, thank you very much to everyone who's come out. I have very much enjoyed today's stream, and I want to thank you all guys for tuning in and having fun with us. You'd be the 4th Elite member? Yeah, Lars would, for real. I know this for a fact. Lars is just kind of goated, so that's why. And there's no other slot perfect for Lars. He's actually higher than Frontier Brain, but he just settled for Elite Four, you know. Good pay. I'm getting an ad literally in a couple seconds, so we're gonna raid someone because there's no point us being live and delaying this, and getting you added just to raid into someone. Who is live? Is anyone live that we know? Let's see. Also, I'm really fucking hungry. I'm going to have dinner right after this. Oh, Bacon. The Bacon Boy's live. Oh, but so is everyone who was here earlier. So are the others. So are those. Oh, we have to go raid full. We gotta go raid full. We gotta go raid full. I haven't raided full. We gotta go raid full. I love and appreciate full. So we're gonna go raid full. Full isn't a VTuber, but they have their whole thing. Full's up in our champion slot. Thank you very much all for coming out. I won't be live tomorrow, but I'm also going to shout out Bacon while we're about to raid. Because, oh god, am I going to do it right? Because we're going to be featuring on their channel tomorrow during their event. I did their name wrong. There's no underscore. Did I put an underscore? There's no underscore. I'm so fucking stupid. There we go. Oh my god. Did I fucking type this message right? There we go. So we also have a raid command. So if you the raid emote is free for you guys to use. So if you want to copy that when we raid, spam that in Full's channels. That's what we're doing. And tomorrow I will be live on Bacon's channel. I won't be live, but I will be on Bacon's channel for the tournament. I'll be featuring it. So make sure you pop in for that. And then I will be live again Monday maybe. I need to make my schedule. But until next time, guys, I will love you and leave you. Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you're eating. And once again, thank you very much for coming in. And yeah, take care. Bye-bye.